jungle.
Is a river.
It's gonna be the time to confirm Roger jungle. We got 3 matches today and we saw all of the matches. The
This
top
game and force the game in number 3 from Bigetron, the Terminators. Or will it just go in favor of Bigetron once again? Let's see what happens. Let's see how this unravels as we enter the land of dawn for game number 2.
Small check here, of course, a lot of flickers on the red side. So EVOS Glory, they do not care about the crowd controls. They just want to either engage with those flickers or disengage with those flickers.
It's all about the mobility for EVOS. It has been about the mobility for the longest time now, even in game number 1. Remember, the agility and the wilderness blessing. Good shove.
On towards Key, and that will be Key actually forced to use that flicker early. EVOS Glory, well done. Okay, lethal battle. Seems like Supercan will calmly take that lethal with the retribution.
Okay, so they do have to step back a little bit. It looks like EVOS are holding a little bit more control when it comes down to even the jungle, right? It looks like they're trying to give Supercan a little bit of a hard time, try and hinder the rotations that he could possibly have. We'll see if it works in the longer scheme of things because both of these junglers are still at level 4. Now looking at the emos, wait a second though, Key and Van actually going at it.
Now Van committed the retribution now, Natko flickering towards Key, and that will be first blood for the White Tigers. They're at robots, they're in shock.
Yeah, no flicker on Key earlier, it was burnt out, so definitely overextending for Key there. He definitely needs to put in a bit more respect towards EVOS Glory. As you can see, Luke is doing a very good job at zoning Fluffy away. Supercan will do the same to make him lose that cannon minion. Well played.
Wow.
Nice.
In neutral objective take, it will be Super Luke taking the level 4 first. And in the turtle area, it will be Dreams trying to find the right engage. Moreno, oh, good stun, good don't run, Wolf King. Van is stuck, good stun by Super Luke, and that will be Van. Very, very low and taken down. It's gonna be Fluffy with the Infernal Pursuit now, looking to sustain as well. But Super Luke with the Infernal Pursuit finds the double. And that will be Bigetron finding the early lead. Dominator's Ascent here, just ignored by Super Luke.
MVP from game number 1, and that, oh, wait a second.
Good stun, good I'm offended though. A better one by Key. Now the Infernal Pursuit again popped. The EVOS Glory, they do not want business, surely. Klokun with the flicker, but Super Luke again being the constant nuisance. Finally Dreams who gets the shutdown.
That was so long drawn. Back to the point, right? MVP from game number 1. And that performance is translated to game number 2. I think that extended a little bit too long, however. And that was a shutdown actually given over to EVOS from Super Luke, with him going in very aggressively under turret.
It would be a bad move, yes, but the thing is, Dreams got the bounty. That is the worst possible member to give the bounty to, so it ends up being pretty worth it. You shut Klokun down. Moreno, who should be behind in levels in this matchup against Azaz, now is level 5 to level 4 of Klokun. He got shut down earlier, and that long drawn-out fight gave Moreno so many more waves in the mid lane to catch. So it ends up being super value.
Oh, good. That's the thing with Ruby, right? You cannot break your tempo with the Don't Run Wolf King Tigreal. A little bit tough here to find a perfect engage with Supercan already triggering that Dominator's Descent.
Yeah, and if anyone can ruin tempo, it's the momentum creator Key himself, right? So EVOS, they also need to respect that possibility coming in from Key. Oh, wait a second, Dreams again!
Implosion, well, Calm, Purify. Now they want to fight Dreams, taking a lot of damage, taken down by more, and no. And that is just Super Luke disrespecting Klokun. Let's see here, second neutral. Bigetron, they're not in no rush.
It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Dream still is able to find these opportunities, but Bigetron are still able to outmaneuver these engages, and with Supercan 2 levels ahead, I don't think they can go for the contest at this point.
And Sion misses. Dom offended now with the stun. Sacred Hammer, penalty zone committed. The damage though will not be enough just yet. Key, first one to fall. Dominator's Descent now with the blink as well. will force Amon to use that Purify, but that will be just key. Taken down.
And again, really, I think the main mistake, by the way, EVOS are doing a good job right now, actually going to the bottom lane. Implosion!
Oh, towards Super Ken with the Sacred Hammer. Super Ken is in trouble, but good sidestep there. But they will have to sacrifice that structure. Bottom side, Super Luke will try to find and wreak havoc. Vengeance spots as well. Nobody can hit this guy. EVOS going good and calm response. Just back away. And now Fluffy being the sacrificial lamb perhaps. No, he still has the flicker.
Really well played there from EVOS Glory, but did you guys see that interaction? The way Super Ken was actually able to escape was he used the passive of Nolan to hit the creep and then he dashed out. That's a good, very creative usage of the passive to actually utilize it as an extra dash. Also, main mistake for EVOS has got to be fighting for the first turtle. That gold lead that you see, 2.8k, mostly came through that first turtle. The thing is, Fluffy was not even level 3 during that first turtle, so taking that fight when your main enabler at the time is not level 4, when your Roamer, the Tiger was not level 4, it goes to show you the difference. Bigetron, game 1, when they had the implosion even, or when they didn't have the implosion, they didn't take it.
Yeah.
But EVOS, they decided to force it, and now they're caught in the top spot. They could have been in this exact spot without the 2.6k gold lead, and now look at Luke.
Again, looking like a performance for the player of the game, and that will be just a solo practically on towards the Tig. Let's see the mid. He pops the flicker. I'm offended. Finds ban as well. But Super Ken actually receives a lot of damage. Almost wasn't able to get out, but Amon out of nowhere. Skywalking and finding the kill on towards Van.
Honestly, at this point, does this not warrant a Phobius ban against Bigetron Alpha? Super Luke, from like the first second, was already performing out of his mind on this hero.
Yeah, I think EVOS might be a bit too impulsive. Yesterday, they picked up Phobius twice against Fnatic Onic. It didn't work out, so maybe they think the Phobius isn't that meta anymore or isn't that prio, but maybe it was just them, right? And that's why I thought for sure the Phobius would be banned out here, together with the Hylos by EVOS Glory, but it ended up being the same draft. They banned out the Feramis to pick up the Zask, but as we can see so far, Zask, not really a key factor just yet.
No, it looks like Amon is going to be able to pick up another tower in that bottom lane. So with all the damage that he's been able to utilize, he's also been picking up so many left and right and center. But look at this!
Oh, Super Luke, this is a 1v3, 2v3 now. Let's see, will he be able to survive? Good airborne on towards Natcon. Forced to use the flicker now with the help of the Dominator's Ascent. It will lock him down, and Luke, no more. Moreno dives in under the turret. Super Ken finds the kill. It's going to be EVOS Glory here. Will not be able to take revenge. Now Van in trouble. Super Ken, the damage is enough to take the solo on towards Roger. Glockun in trouble. No Dominus is sent here for Glockun. No space though, luckily, as Bigetron, they are just taking the wins front, left, and center.
He doesn't even get punished for those moves, right? A Super Ken goes in very aggressively, still able to dash out of the penalty zone that should have been that punishment. It's Bigetron just not even out macroing, but even in the micro scale, they're one step ahead at this point.
The term is outclassing Key.
I'm offended on towards Fluffy. That will be all though. 20 seconds for the first neutral objective. No response. Fluffy spotted. Flicker again. Oh my goodness. Super Ken. He smelled blood. But thankfully, Fluffy has a flicker.
Oh, it is just tough for EVOS Glory. Man, that read by Bigetron, gotta give props to them. The Lunox Herith just turns out to be great. So good. You get the Herith, you get the counter, and the fact that Moreno is an absolute god on the Lunox too helps a lot. This should be a free Lord. They didn't even need to look for the Retribution. Super Ken doesn't even have the Retribution. Free Lord over, 6.5k gold lead. Oh, concentrated energy for Moreno. That's not a build that we actually see a lot from Lunox is in the gold lane. I guess in the mid lane, extra sustain. He wants to just stay in these team fights for more. Oh, Nightomea! He's here! Nightomea!
Oh my god!
You know the Nightomea?
I do!
Does
he notice yet? He doesn't notice yet.
No, he doesn't notice. Look at him. He's trying to tell EVOS. I can't believe him! Why did they take the first turtle?
Man, I hope he comes to the arena soon, right? Because I really want a picture.
With Nightomea?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh. And you know what it says? Hi! He's being featured. That's super cute. Hope he drops by at some point.
Holy Crystal.
Amon, yep, exactly. Holy Crystal for Amon. Huh.
Oh, indeed. That is a good what the EVOS build, right? I mean, they built magic defense, then Luke can just smack them. Super Ken does a lot of damage. Okay, Key, we did not see that. It's okay.
Oh, let's see. EVOS going. They're trying to find this first Lord. Still a weak Lord here. But let's see what will Bigetron do to exploit the formational. Super Luke jumps in, trying to trigger that Dominus Descent, but with the Vengeance, Super Luke will not be able to sustain a slight overstep there from the side of the red robots.
Okay, finally he goes punished. Finally he goes punished, right? I mean, after so many moments from, you know, Super Ken, from Luke, finally he gets taken down there, but you know, it still is a 9,000 gold lead for Bigetron. If they're having that guarantee of the late game in Natco on the Natan, can we still rely on that?
Yes.
Is he close? I mean, he has 2 items already.
I wouldn't say close, but yeah, he will be able to reach a power spike. Again, the thing is, he's going to be late to get to that Holy Crystal, so he's actually going to have to wait for the Divine Glaive to be an actual threat. Knowing that there are already Radiant Armors built up, those tough boots as well. And remember, Bigetron Alpha can deal way more damage at this point of the game with a 9,000 gold lead compared to Natco. So he's also going to struggle to survive. That's why you can see that dagger already. I think he's contemplating maybe just finishing up the Wind of Nature before the Holy Crystal. That's why it's going to be tough for him to get the Divine Glaive. After the Holy Crystal, I think for sure it has to be the Wind of Nature. Anyways, though, shoutouts to Luke. He truly is the student of Valoy. A few unnecessary deaths.
Well, that's a Flicker Implosion. This might be the window for EVOS Glory. Super Ken able to escape, but now Bigetron, will they re-engage? That's the question. Amon is going from another angle. Amon, Super Luke finds him, and that will be Amon in front side, popping the Purify as well. EVOS Glory, they're able to punish He, but they lost their jungler.
You mentioned it was a window, but a window for who? Right? Key gets traded in for Van, and unfortunately for them, the timers aren't on the side of the White Tigers. That Lord is spawned, Van is nowhere near, not going to be able to contest this yet again. Should be yet another free Lord over as Moreno picks up another item.
You know what's scary? What's scary is the fact that Bigetron technically don't even have any bounties. I thought that would have been a major blunder if Super Ken got picked off, but even if he didn't, that would have still been, like, it wouldn't have been good, obviously. It would have been EVOS getting value, but it's not a big shutdown. That's not a shutdown at all. That's 2-0. He's not 3-0 just yet. Also, shout out to Bigetron. Really good way to actually get the Lord there, waiting for the 40th second to actually take it down so that it spawns with the next wave, not the wave that will spawn at the 40th second.
And with this, I don't know, Gani, I guess you've been seeing the game for quite a bit. You still think there's hope for EVOS here?
Honestly, it's just the robots taming the White Tigers here.
Man.
10K gold lead, 13 minutes. They need to depend on Bigetron just making a big blunder.
Are we looking at a 1-8 for EVOS after this?
Not a good start for their second leg run. Potentially the final push of the series. Let's see, Bigetron, will they be able to close this out? Take a look at the flanks from Super Ken. Good catch by King. And that will be all, folks. Good night, EVOS Bigetron securing the win. A whites out as well. A classy performance. EVOS Glory will now be able to find success in their opening match of leg 2.
Are you serious?
As I said classy, of course they did this.
Are you?
That has got to be the most disrespectful play in MPL ID history. Bigetron Alpha just walking down into the fountain.
That's something we do in our rankings.
Oh man, BTR. They really took those comments from EVOS last season as they dropped Bigetron down personally.
I guess they did.